Hello everyone, this is Lauren Simpson here again for another vlog. Please bear with me right now. My sinuses are acting up, so my voice is not quite the exact same as it normally is. But I wanted to get this vlog out because I've been meaning to do it for a while, but I've been so caught up and busy. But I know a lot of you guys have graduated, and I just wanted to kind of at least tell my undergraduate story, like right after graduation. So this is life after undergrad. So I graduated from Middle Tennessee State University in 2008, so it was the recession. So college did not prepare me for what I was going to experience. As far as life right after undergraduate, I received, of course, a 3.3 GPA. I was in Chi Alpha Epsilon Honor Society. I was the Mass Communications Senator. I was involved in Impact, of course, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And I had an internship at BT, which is BT Networks in Los Angeles. Thought I had it all planned out. Graduated, and I'm like, okay, where's the jobs? But the recession hit. I was applying for jobs that people who had much more experience than me, as well as the degree, was applying for. So at that point, I had to move back at home with my mom. And I felt so embarrassed and so alone. So even at homecoming, I was so embarrassed, hoping, please, no one asked me, what am I up to now? Because, certain people put you on a pedestal just from the things they know. And in actuality, that's not where you are. You're still transitioning, you're still growing and still building. But I was like, please, no one asked me. I was working for a temp agency, just getting here and there work. It's like, please do not ask me what is going on. So I felt I was alone, but there was so many other individuals that were going through the same thing. People had to just take jobs just because, and I was so prideful that I'm like, no, I'm worth more than that. But let me tell you now, for those recent graduates, don't feel that you're alone. I'm sure you're not the only one, even if the recession, the recession's not here now, but I'm still sure it's hard to just get jobs right out of college. So please hang in there, stay hopeful, stay prayerful, and continue to apply. Do not give up. But I will say this, please put that pride aside and get any job right now. So I was like, I can't be seen working in the mall. But you may have to sometimes take a job that may not be what you expected, may not be what you've seen for yourself, but you still need to get some type of income coming in while you're also still applying. So my first job after my temp, put me on, I was working at a water company in customer service, and I had such attitude on my first day. Even a little bit after that, I didn't even talk to my coworkers for probably 6 months because I was just and that was the pride part of me. You have to put that pride aside. Eventually, I got comfortable, was happy to be employed, and I actually really enjoy, my coworkers. So at that point, I started to open up. I learned a lot just about being a person in the real world after college. Not being on my phone 24/7, arriving on time, getting tasks done at work, things like that. So it helped me to grow as an individual. And you have to take yourself out of it sometimes and understand that it's bigger than just you. You have to go through steps. It's all about the ending result. So that is a part of my testimony. I'm not ashamed of it at all. But it was more so I had to come to the realization look, you're just graduated. Everything's not going to go as planned, but you need to make something happen in those steps. So you have to put that pride aside and let's go get a job, and then we can still work on our dream job. It's always still a process, always still learning and growing. But definitely don't feel like you're alone. You are not. I promise you, someone else is watching this video. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm sitting in my mom's house right now. I can't get a job after graduation. What is this about? Make sure someone else looks at your resume. Look over it. Look over it again and again and again. Try to get some volunteer experience in your field. Try to do as much as you can to build yourself up and make yourself as marketable as a candidate as possible. Do practice interviews. Take phone interviews. Do as much as you can. Try to take some seminars that's related to your field. Just try to become the expert in what you're passionate about, what you're interested in, and definitely network. That is how I got my current job, just by talking to someone. It was like, hey, I need a job. It was like, hey, give me your resume. I'll turn it in. Boom. And it just led from there. So you definitely have to pray, network, still apply, and be hopeful. And I would say definitely try to perfect your craft as much as possible. And just hang in there. I promise it's going to get better later. And there's two things that all successful people do. And number one is that you have to understand and believe that your future is better than your present today. Number two, that you have the power in order to make it so. So I hope this encourages someone out there, and I hope that you are continuing to apply. You continue to be hopeful, prayerful, as well as to network and also to build yourself up in all of your skills. And I promise you get a job soon in your field that you're going to love. But just do not give up and put your pride aside and get a job until you can get the job that you really want. Hope this helps, and make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's picturesque1908. Also Twitter, picturesque1908. I don't tweet as much, but Snapchat, picturesque1908. And if you have any questions, please write below, as well as subscribe, and you can always ask me any questions on my social media. Bye. And shout out to Just Your Crown Mentoring. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and hope this helped you, and definitely stay hopeful and adjust your crowns, ladies.